GUA es una ONG fundada por Emmanuel Jal, que sostiene un programa de becas para chicos sobrevivientes de la guerra en Sudán y del genocidio en Ruanda.
Emmanuel Jal, he was in this school. He had gotten a scholarship in this school. So luckily that same year, he had gone to the camp to look for students who had done well in the camp. I met him luckily. Then I told him my story. I showed him my marks. Then he said, I know a school that can offer you a full scholarship. So he told me, come to Nairobi. He gave me some money to take a bus and come to Nairobi. So I took a bus and I came to Nairobi and I met the owner of the school. So the owner said, I've helped him and he's also helping people. And I want you to do the same thing. Once I help you and you get a good education, go out there and educate a number of people who cannot afford to be educated.
They are having this advert, like the education chances here. And they wanted 5 students to apply. I was like, okay, let me try my luck. If I'll be able to get it, then fine. I applied. Then I was lucky to get the chance among the 5 boys. I think we are like 9 of us. Yeah, the 8 were boys and I was the only girl, yeah.
Yeah, what are you willing to lose so that somebody else could win? Because, for example, if you lose 1 cup of coffee, that could be $2 or $1. That is somebody else's meal somewhere. So if you lose that and send it a day, you're feeding a whole family. There's 5 people that depend on $1 a day. Mm-hmm. And so the concept is not saying give, it's a concept is what are you willing to lose?
Rebeca estudia literatura en la Universidad Marista de Nairobi. Quiere ser maestra y volver a su pueblo, Lier, en Sudán, donde GUA construye la Emma Academy. Theo se graduó en Brookhouse y ganó una beca en la Universidad de Nueva York. En todo ese tiempo, cuando estabas siendo pequeño, ¿te costaba dormir, conciliar el sueño?
There was no chance, there was no time. We don't sleep a lot of time. You know, when you're engaged in the battlefield, it's hard to actually have real nightmares. At that time, there was no nightmares as such. But I experience nightmares when I'm in a peaceful place. You know, when there's no war now, that's when the battles goes into your dreams.
Sometimes you do having, but even you know the first something you experience for so many years, and it's very hard to forget. Yeah, when it comes, it's just it disturbs you a lot, and you just see how things goes at that time. But what you need, you just think, what can I do about something like this? What am I supposed to do to stop all this? Yeah, and then you just feel like you think of something big. Yeah, you think of something big that, you know, like my education. Yeah, I do. Because that was the thing I've been really wanted to do. Yeah, and that one. And I'm just working on it. Yeah, and I will do it because I know, and I will do it. Yeah.
¿En qué momento dejaste de odiar y por qué?
Yeah, it was difficult, but when I let go, I became free. When you forgive, you become free and you work really well as a person. And so it's a challenge. You have to constantly remind yourself because the wounds could be healed, easily scratched, and you go back to scratch.
When I was a kid, for example, in the camp, I would be working with a football made of plastic paper bags because we couldn't afford a real football. So we'd make our own football in a plastic paper bag. So whenever I was not in school, let's say on a Saturday or Sunday, I'll just be playing around. It's a good way of, and we'll be playing around with kids from other communities, Rwandan, Sudanese. So in that interaction, you tend to forget about your problems. Because I knew that at home, when I went back to our house, me and my brother would be starving probably. We don't have food. So playing around with the other kids in the camp would help me to just tend to forget a little bit, forget about our problems. I believe education is one of the most important healers of such a thing.
The education that I have got it, that's what we're going to forget what I have been.
In education you may have, you can change your future life.
Maybe one day I may be a doctor.
No matter what I do, no matter how rich, famous, poor, stupid I become, I want to go back and make a difference in somebody's life.
Through education, you can even know the part of fighting and the peace.
When you have a story, when you're telling someone, like the way I'm telling you, there's that you feel relieved, you know. It's like you're releasing it out, and you feel good, you know. You feel relieved. You feel like there's someone beside you who can help you. Yeah.
This can goes to my fellow friends, Sudanese, wherever they are, and I can tell them, brother, wherever you are, do what you think the best. And don't even forget that where you are coming from, because you know what you experienced at that time. Yeah, that can make you to do something that will make a future to in the lifetime. Yeah. Okay, welcome.
If everyone was to say today that I'm going to strive to do my best to make the world a better place, then the world is going to be a better place. Because it has to begin with an individual. Like Michael Jackson said, it has to be the man in the mirror to begin with that person. So it can definitely be a better place.
¿Pensás que puede salvarse el mundo?
It's possible. It's possible to save the world if people are given responsibility. It's about education. It's about awareness. 99% of every human being on earth is amazing. I would say 99% are good people. 1% is extraordinary. And the other person that we consider as a bad person, I would call them confused. They just need to be accepted and given an opportunity. Because I believe everybody's villain, somebody else's devil, is somebody else's angel.
Tienen un tajo en el alma que nunca podrán cerrar del todo. Aunque es curioso porque la muerte, al final, no mató nada en ellos. Son ángeles negros que se ríen con dientes de maíz. Vienen de ninguna parte, pero saben a dónde van.